Divinely guided and chosen Starseed, spiritual 777. All right, I put a video of uh, my chocolate Dutch cake. It's a German Dutch cake with fudge and pecans. So let's get on here. I had a card here. These two cards is from the Pluto, Oracle Pluto. And the first one came back in Fox again. And Hippo. You know, Hippo is, I call it original of a hippo. Give you a natural that has been, has not mixed with something. Hippo is very important. And in a game, you might want to get more information about the details about the hungry hippo. I think I've already put on the video. Also, Fox is back. The sly fox still in here. Slick. Still doing things. And that's the first card. First card is a slick fox. And that is going to give you, to me, as a puppet master. Okay? Even though as a fox. This makes sense? So when you're dealing with the fox, sly fox, with a puppet master, you know it's a lot of stuff going on right now. Okay? So you know it's going to be past. Okay? Past is always something that I get more information about that. So I've already gave you two as a puppet master. I'm going to go ahead and put it out there anyway because I already know that a puppet master is, that's what it is. So let me put the card here and then I'm going to, right there, pigeon, there it is. And a fox. So I already understand that somebody is this duality here. So this is a woman and this is a female. All right. I mean, if you have a function on there, it could be a male, but like I said, but pay attention. But if you pay, it's a whole lot of the signs and a light for you to understand how to make hands on, that is giving you the information how you can use your hand, and it's like a sign language, right? So with that candle and that light is shadow back, and you can see the wall. So you see what it looks like, and with the fox too. Look at that. Ooh-wee. There's a lot of heads in there. All right, so now that's a lot of information here. So let's give me let me get some more information. I already gave you that information. Let me go on to this hippo because there's a lot of information. So hippo, like I said, royal. Matter of fact, royal. The animal kingdom has certain that is the original. Okay, that means without the blending, right? But they're royal, and 9 out of 10 of different type of cultures, and if they still have, they will always have royal. 9 out of 10, long time ago, they were tasseled on them because they were the cards. It was the reason why we needed them in order to go places of your ancestors. I said we, because your ancestor still is in the house. There it is. The information gonna give you what it was anyway. It's a pigeon. You know, pigeon has royal. You know, they used to have pigeon like a different pudding of kings and royalty. That's back to hippo. Also carnival. And now this was gonna give you the information of your ancestor present at this time. So carnival has a lot to do with hippo, also pigeon, because they would use a lot of things with that too. Okay, swallow. This is a bird giving you the information too. So that's gonna give you what's going on now. So I have 3 cards on one. First card is the past and present. The 3 cards is going to be over this. This is going to be a different card. So I have 3 on the hippo. So giving you the information that surrounds it. This is going to be another type of how I place it on the card. But so here I'm doing like this. You can see it. All right, so now it's telling you what's really going on. So this is some past and present and things that is already applied. And with that applied is a lot of 4. 4 gonna give you those doors in and out. So past it came in and this is what it is now. If we put all that information, it's about a sly fox came in, all right? And therefore it was a puppet master as the fox came, okay? So with that giving you they changed, all right? This is giving you duality of human and became the beast. So that means another type of transformation about that. Okay. Now that was for the past or previous or someone is surrounded on that. But it's has a lot to do with magician. That's the first thing. A fox and that kind of remind me of the fox, and it has to do with the Little Riding Hood. Also giving information of the pigs, all right? About the I believe there are 3 pigs, I believe. It's been a long time. So if that resonate for somebody, the hippo also give you the pigeon, exactly, royalty pigeon is and also give you the information that is surrounds of the present of the hippo. So wherever the hippo is a surround, all right? Carnival, give you the information, and also the swallow. That's 2 birds in here. So they give you a lot of information. Carnival is a lot, give you the information from carnival. It's the human and also using the animals and also give you of carnival energy. Now hippo, let's go and do for, guess what? The next card gonna be this one. Ooh. That's the goat. I gotta put it here. That's gonna be on the, there it is, y'all. Baby, the goat is on the top. Now the goat, I wasn't out there seeing it. Got one more. Here now. Here's the door, the rabbit. I seen the rabbit last night. Oh, baby, it's on. Okay, now. Excuse me. Well, this is like, well. Boy, it's a lot going on. Now when you have a goat that's on the top, on a fox and a puppet master, and they transferred, now you got a goat on the top. I'm quiet. Oh. Penguin. The movie's out here. You need to go watch that. You need to go watch this. It's HBO. This is something else, babe. This is something else. This is Marvel. Marvel has their own penguin in here, Batman energy, but this particular of this one penguin, this was something else. You need to go watch the series. It's something right here. Now, this is the 6th one. I'm gonna say this is gonna be 1, 2, 3. All right, 4, 5. 5 going to give you the energy. Okay, so 5 will be a Hierophant, right? I'm going to just go all the place so you can get in here. I'm just going to, you know, it's like a lot. This 5 here is Hierophant. That has to do with teaching. Teaching has a lot of information with a Hierophant, right? That means a person that is ability to teach. Penguin is going to give you the information. Now, I don't watch this now. It's got to do with a person that has a, you know, he has ability with his foot. Somebody has ability with the feet or some type of ailments, okay? And it's got to do with teaching. But with this one, okay, there it was. He was a 1, all right. But it's too much download right now. So I'm smiling because you need to watch this. It's very good. But I'll give you a little Wednesday going on, a little bit of the monsters, right? So remind me of Wednesday and dealing with the penguin and the Batman in that city. All right. So a lot of hurtful things in that. A lot of things happen. You know, so let's get on here. So let's talk about Wednesday. Since I'm going to go ahead. You know, she knew a lot. She knew a lot. And when something happened in this energy, I have to talk about it. I got to. It's just, I can start right now. I already know where it's coming from. All right, so just imagine, go watch it. And I'm going to call it Wednesday because it's to my understanding she was Wednesday. Wednesday is she knew. It's what she can see and what happened. And because she knew that her father killed her mother. And trying to deal with that. And she exposed it, and they put them, the whole family put them in asylum and put them in institution. This might be part 2 of the other video. I don't know. Really, the reason why I'm on here and I'm talking is because there's a reason. The reason is that the women should protect the woman at all times, not to agree. What happens is not protecting of what comes later. It's like a stumbling block. And for what reason why they allowed her, because they knew that she was going to watch her mother. But for what reason, it seemed like it was not, how can I say this? They didn't care. Either they knew that she was coming and she was going to be something brilliant. And the father knew that. And he allowed her to see that. And she didn't know that she didn't know that she was going to be tested about that. And to see what she was going to do later. That'll let you know the ability about this penguin, the movie series. So a lot of things is not showing, but pay attention. It's here for a reason. So just imagine as a child to come in. Right here. They already knew Wednesday. All right, on Penguin, I'm calling her Wednesday for a reason. They knew she can see far, the visionary, the seer, and the penguin was just hanging around for a reason. He was a part of their organization, all right? So he was a part with them, but then behind the scene, he was coming against them in the first. It's like he was hiding behind basically as a child, he was going to be he was told his mother what he was going to do. I had a lot of information, but he was already with organization with Wednesday's family and came against him and also came against her. And he was the driver. Just imagine, kind of remind me of um, and not in a bad way, but the person is driving. He was the one that was driving of the car while Wednesday was in the back seat. So he knew so much in this family. He knew who she was, Wednesday, and the ability what she was coming. He knew, but behind it, he was coming against the whole family. And the issue was the whole family knew, and how applied to her to be in a position that the women was a lot of information happened from her father. Her father was the one was killing the women, and she, as the person as Wednesday, and the father was the killing the women, and she become as the one that was the killer, as a woman was taking out the women. It was a plot organization due to she was going to be the next one as a feminine to be over the overseer of the family, Wednesday. So this is where happens. Another person goes into institution, and then everybody else thinks she's crazy. And she didn't even get a chance to do anything. She came in here as a child, and her life stopped as that. And that's why I'm talking today. Really, I had something to say anyway, but it applies though. So just imagine as a child comes in and didn't even start anything, and it was stopped due to of her communication and her visionary, and she could see far, and the communication stopped it because she knew so much, but she seen them in another light, and they didn't like that, and they basically plotted it, and she was put in a position to be stained, has been marked as X'd out. And then the driver decides to come against and knew all about what the family was doing in the first place, and he came against her too. So, tell you the problem. It gives back to the same things that's been done before. You know, the women is like, know so much, and the communication is in silent. It kind of remind me of the Libra, where it is the duality, and giving you the opportunity where you're blind, right? You have choices with that Libra, and that is good or bad, but it's blind justice, right? It's hidden, right? It's hide for reasons. So this fox here giving this information here is Slick Fox, puppet master at that, okay? But the gold is on top. There's a whole lot going on. Hippo is the present, and what present with this particular is the pigeon. They call it pigeon. Pigeon is going to give you all the information. It's very of a high of the Most High, and that is give you the information about the pigeon over the hippo, the carnival, the rabbit, and the swallow. This is the main thing going on here. Give all the information, really. First card. Let me go on and deal with this because I was going to go on. Let's say. Fox, fox, fox. You know, we used to wear them foxes, you know, and mink. Mink gonna give you the information too. You already know when mink come in here. Fox, they was using foxes back in the day. Royal. Okay. Trickster energy, sly, slippery, and it's called elusive. Clever, you know, the puppet master. And then the other one is a hippo. Hippo gonna give you abundance, reaping the rewards, indulgence. All right, somebody. Let's see who else. And the puppet master. Matter of fact, the last one in here is give you the super conscious. So a lot going on with that. So with the fox and the super conscious, there's a lot to do with say supersedes on all things, give you a lot. So excuse me, it is really the Griffin. The reason why I say that, and is the reason why I'm supposed to give information, because the Griffin was, I seen a picture in the clouds that'll give you this energy here. They give you this Orion belt, and that's super conscious. Let you look at what's around it. Okay. All right, I'm gonna get to that in a minute. Super conscious. Now the puppet master. Let's get back in here because you see how I'm moving too fast. So let me slow down. This oracle does not. I don't have the order. It's still a deck. I'm still using it, but. Now, Puppet Master, me, I'm going to give you a date. I think the Puppet Master on here was in, it's a Pisces, matter of fact. I believe it was February 20. Excuse me, I think it's Aries, but it's still Pisces. Does that make sense? I think it's Aries the 20th or something like that. That's what it was. It gave me labrinx. You know what labrinx is? Something hidden behind it. It means something hide. It's a hiding things for a reason. Okay? And sometimes, you know, and a reason why this person or whoever surrounded the puppet master is calling problem with me because I'm trying to find information. But you know, we don't worry about all that because we keep moving anyway. There it is. It is projection. Okay, projection is something making more than what it is. Like I said, the puppet master is giving you for projecting. In school, if you remember that a long time ago, that somebody put as see-through, which it is printed, but these are sheets. And they used to have that a long time ago when I was in school. So giving you projecting. And this has to do with the fox. So if they got to do with anything, then I will go in here projecting from the fox and the goat. So there it is, because that's a human and doing two things, baby. The magician using a lot of beastie energy, giving hunt what we dealing with right now, projecting on it. So this is somebody who is the magician on this time. This is what's really going on, past, previous, and at this time. And if it goes to the hippo, it's royal. So to me, it's a divide here. It's like on this side and on that side, there it is again. So that information is giving you distortion, meaning it's not real. Okay, there's a lot going on. When we're dealing with the video, energy K, play K, which is Ka energy is the energy that's going, right? But also, it also give you something else that come in between. What come in between could be something as an action and cut. With that, it has a time on it. You understand? Time is step. 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 See, there it is. Step lightly. If it has to do with a step. So meaning that when you're doing something is that if somebody's doing some type of video and we're doing influence of that time of the penguin energy is giving you what's going on right now. So penguin out here is giving information. So this somebody is watching video camera, cell phone, whatever. Because right now, cell phone is the number one going on right here. You can see better cameras that others that you pay like $700 for cameras, cell phone, you getting all the information. So you're using all the information with communication, how we copy, paste, whatever the magician is, the puppet master can do all kind of things, projecting on more on others because it's easy now. That means I can make a person as an avatar and I'm looking like a certain way. Now I can use another avatar. Okay, this was giving you an information. That's the creation of the magic. Okay, magic of playing K is it is magician. All right, it give you the ego too, pride and ego. Then that give you lion energy, give you Leo energy. All right, we're still on fire. Fire gonna give you Aries, Leo, and Sagittarian energy. With that number one, it's gonna be somebody's tied to Aries, which since we're in right here, Pluto is Mercury. Mercury is red. It's the red planet right here. I'm giving you information right here. And this is going to give you Aries, head, self, power. There it is again. And this particular here is Aries in house. Aries is retrograde, okay? Mercury is retro right now. And here we go here. Let's do with that. So that's what we're dealing with, a fox. Fox got a lot of power at that time, creation and ruling at this time. And that was really what's going on, okay? It's the gatekeeper. All right. And with the gate in give you projection on for what reason. And that is imagery. Imagery is the image of the head. And there's the person, there's an Aries, and give you power. Exactly what's going on now. And that is a slick, sly person. All right. And pride with it, with Leo. Aries and Leo in the house. All right. Magic at that. Magically delicious. Somebody looks good on the outside. It may be inside too for somebody. If fire on one on that. On number one. Number one is straight Aries like that. Power. Who you dealing with? Oh, you dealing with an Aries and Leo. Oh, child. Lord. Fire on up. Ooh, I'm sorry. When I watched the movie of Penguin, he's handsome in there. He's handsome, boy, I ain't gonna lie. And give you a lot of information about him. And there is, they have made him a certain type of way, but he surely is handsome. As a person, so let's get on in here. He surely was. He had ego. He had ego pride. He had a lot of information, had a lot of knowledge. Had sit there and watched and learned a lot of things of being in this type of this family. Okay, and we're still about family again. And what behind it though? He became something else. All right. And he changed too, transferred from whatever he was, okay? Okay, they didn't think he was gonna be somebody, but because he had a ability that was something wrong with his peg leg, what they call it, but he was dragging. It's like give you a person that barely can walk, but he was able to do a lot of things with abilities that's stopping him, but he kept moving. Anything else in here? Ego, bad things, there it is. Much of psychological and spiritual work deals with occurring the self-awareness and to recognize when is the ego stepped into a limelight and with acting from the womb. They're telling you who he was. We'll see everything in line. So that having it about the puppet master in this here. So it ties to it. So for what reason is something that's drawn to that movie is very important, okay? But just telling you about the person. The Sagittarius is going to give you spiritual with that because that's in the house of the fire. Fire in Tarot will be wands, okay? Next. Oh, hippo. We did that. So that's the information really was going on. Let's get back on this Mercury. We already dealing with it. We already know what's going on. But the goat, though, the goat is in the house, honey. Ooh, child. The goat. Boy, there's a lot of information on that wall of that puppet master with this projecting. So my thing is a goat. Goat's person it's got to do with career, and that will give you number tower of that information. Now, my understanding, the tower is going to give you a good thing and a bad thing too, because after the tower, you go to a star. That means you either grew something that you grew, or you were growing and you were climbing, and therefore, and how you going at the end is going to tell you who you are now. Now, people are going to tell you the end of what's going to happen, but this particular it came one way and came from another, so it just tell the story. Now, collective, this will be master, a masculine or a feminine in this energy. I think it's both. It's like, but you can use the roles because it's going to be something that happened. Because, like I said, Wednesday, she was basically has been used for her energy and belittled and marked her and put her in that predicament before she was to even grow. Because they already knew. They was testing her to see what she was going to do later. They already knew. I mean, a person can't keep the information that was hidden in their family, and she don't want to open her mouth, and there it is. So, and this is how things happen in different type of families, right? Sometimes they use it and misuse it because of the abilities and use it from another person. But then it was at this time when you start one way and will end one way. And sometimes it's an ending of a lot of things that was applied. Things is the ancestors come back to tell you, to teach you something and to learn from it. Okay, sometimes people don't use what was given and keep doing the same thing over and over again. So like I said, first thing that I can say about this is the ending of things right now. And some things has to come back, right? And therefore, it gives you an end and then another type to transfer from the other things that's been of a tower, right? And then you have a new beginning from another way and to do something different this time. Give you a second time around. I don't know why I can't find this go. Yeah, I think something wrong with that. Why I can't get the go. But anyway, to me, there it is. It was number one. It give you untap and potential. Untap. That means untap. You know, when you tapping, that means a person is trying to tap on something. And with that, Capricorn like to tap, but it's untapped. Either they can't tap it, but he wants to tap it. Potential is fertility. Oh, and there it is. Fertility and stubbornness. All right, a person they can't get you, baby. They want to tap you. This particular is a Capricorn, boy, they want some tapping on tap. There's somebody knocking on the door and they can't come in. Woo, boy. As the first is they give you the dome, they give you that dome. That dome. So that's the domesticated or something like that. It's giving you like an animal type of thing. It's giving you a type of animalistic. So it's that it give you domesticated animal in the human history, exactly. So it's the goat. It's the old familiar, right? The old friend, like old slicker fox that's sitting around here. Let me tell you, I wish order in the court. Capricorn, they don't do nothing but, baby, they always strolling. Let me tell you, if they strolling in your car, they strolling in your cell phone, watching everything you doing. Capricorns is always watching. You got them peep. Them are, I'm sorry. They are peeping toms, okay? They always watching. I'm telling you, they wait at night. While you sleeping, they creeping all the time. They creep. I mean, I'm gonna get a little Luther. Luther said, creep, creep, creep. I mean, creeping in there. Okay? Somebody like Luther Vandross, baby, he talking about the creep, 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 creep. And we're in there singing, but we talking about somebody watching. That Capricorn is sly, slick boy. Been here a long time. Been here a long time. All right, giving you that prime. Let me see. Oh boy. Let me say something about prime. Let me tell you, give you some transformation, give you transformers. Transformers. This guy's right here, projection right here. Let me tell you something. But I want this for somebody. If you can read, and after you can read anything, a person is the author, narrating, and a person that's giving you the information, how this book is going to be, and it's like giving you the first page, right? If you listen and you're like, okay, you already know. Not really. You may see things that other people can't. So when you start reading, it's like sipping tea. See, then when you get into that, I get to the women, because you got to have some wise and intuition to understand about that. When you're going sipping tea, this is where you're going to get the information. I'm going to get on my girls. Girls, baby, girls, gals, the gals be sipping in tea. Coffee or tea, or you might need a strong drink and a little wine, little cheese and crackers, you know, the cucumber sandwiches with off around the sandwiches, you know, the little ends. Some people don't like that. So let me give you some information. I don't know, some mayo, a little bit salad dressing with that. But let me give some information. When we sipping tea give up the drama. All right, tell you what's behind the scene. We're going to let you know. We're going to let you know. It's like the streets are talking. This is what this is about, okay? Does somebody know how to do that? But with that, understanding somebody been doing this for a long time. And like I said, the information is a lot of information with force. Life force, okay? Time, great. Giving information, destruction, and creature. You got a goat, fox, and a postmaster. Ooh, child, it's a lot. And give you force and creation, destruction, spring. Give you attention. There it is, untapped potential. Somebody ain't tapped that? Damn. I'll let you finish that. That means that somebody is a virtue. Give you Venus energy. That means somebody is, if a person have babies constantly, and this person is not really been tapped in, okay? And another way to say this, Wednesday, she didn't finish it. She's still a baby. You understand her ideas, that whatever she wanted to do. And even though, if I say this, she had a great idea. I mean, to be honest with you, like, well, no, that ain't right. No, I'm telling you, creating always bad or good, but it was the point of the create she could. And they knew that. They stopped that. It's like they stopped her dreams. Whatever creation that she could, because she was going to be. And they knew that. They knew she was going to be over the family, okay? She had it. But they stopped it. She was trying to find another way how to do certain things. I mean, to the point where she was even going for different of other families, was trying to connect in order to get some money, to bring this money that she needed to bring, right? I mean, she was going across where her father had messed up a whole lot of things. She had her mind. It was strong. They couldn't do nothing with it. They couldn't do nothing, you know, after the fact. But, you know, baby, hey, after she figured out what they was doing, Scorn, scorn. Be careful on that. Now, that's something to step lightly on that. Untapped. All those ideas she had, and she went this way because they still were trying to stop her ideas. And baby, she came for the whole family. She surely did. She got a fire story on there. Moving on. Next. Going back to the goat. So this information, like I said, is a lot of things about self-destruct because Wednesday on the movie Penguin, she was really destructive. It's mental. See, let me tell you something. These people, get back to the goat. They know what they were doing. The father was knowing what they already knew how to do this. She the one who they put her in that predicament. It means she done switched. You know, somebody done switched. All right? Because untapped, if you are not doing your ideas that you want to do, another person will put you in that energy. You know how that means so you can't do nothing. They put her in self-destruction. You know, put them in a time secluded and not be able because everybody else thought she was crazy. This is what they do. Capricorn. So dealing with this penguin, he was the driver and he was in the behind and he was taking the whole family out of here. The driver. That's the person steering it left and right. So he stayed in the family for so long and came against the family. But to my understanding, he loved that girl. He loved her. He really did. No matter what. But then mess with his mama though. Ooh, wait, she came back for that. But let me say something. He loved her in another way. But not the love, it was love and hate. He hated the family. And he loved her and hated her too at the same time. That's a person who's a Capricorn. A love and hate. Yep, destruction. So they put her in that position. Now I have to watch this one. The last one was kind of tough, but yeah, this penguin, something else on this one. But anyway, just give you the information about how this is your chance to switch up the story. Transmute stubbornness. See, because she was so upset. Instead of not paying attention, because she didn't know, she knew. She just could not believe the driver is the one that came in and took her brother out of there. See what I'm saying? She knew then. Her first mind was right, but basically, she still had the idea of trying to take everybody else out of here after she came out of the asylum for this mental institution. Okay, she thought that the driver was going to help. He was in here he was all over the place, baby. This particular driver, he was playing on everybody. Okay, and it doesn't matter. His mind was he was going to be in the front. And I mean, you know, if you have one person as the driver, like I said earlier, I think I said it's going to give it gives me Jeffrey energy. That's a person as a butler. A butler had Jeffrey on that. That is give you the information from the giving you back in the same energy of the butler, and that is the Fresh Prince. That's the same energy. So, but Jeffrey was a butler, but he had money. You know, why wouldn't you be with a family that already had money? I mean, he had money, but he wanted somebody to apply with Jeffrey. Jeffrey was in the house. At the end, they give you the information too, because Jeffrey had some money, baby. Okay. And at the end, he had money. He had plus more. There it is. So that's somebody in somebody's house, and the family is a butler. But if they got money and just trying to drain, and like I said, pay attention how to play on the game, because this Jeffrey was doing is playing the game. He know how to do it, right? And how he deal in the family of everybody else, right? But just giving the information for somebody. It give me some energy. Give me, it's Chai. It's the movie The Chai. There it is. Chai. That's Chicago. Energy in the house. All right, next. All right. I'll be like, all right. So now we're dealing with thoughts. Okay, now we're dealing with 10. 10 gonna give you the Wheel of Fortune, which they give you the Tarot card, also give you numerology and then completions of that. 10 is always gonna get to the next, right? It also give you a full journey, it's give you 22, also give you the beginning again, start over of a fool's journey, gonna give you that too. So number one gonna give you back a magician. So that's what you're dealing with. So a full journey in magician and creation of a person of a head, which is Aries, Sagittarius, and also Leo. And that information will give you first is the head power, okay? The strength, also gonna give you spiritual all at the same time, all right? With the present, gonna give you the information and gives you two. Two is gonna give you wisdom, intuition about the hippo, what's really going on in the first place, because it's about the Wheel of Fortune. Also gonna give you this, the Orion belt, which will give you the Griffin that I told you earlier, and it's super conscious is what's going on right now. So that is planet. It is give you scores and some type of score, so it'll give you a point and also ability of a second time. So this is the information. So the second time when I seen Griffin is in the clouds, they give you the information that there is a second time. They give you a time to think before you make of whatever you're gonna do. So your choices is at this time, be careful what you're doing. Don't allow other people to put you in a predicament to strong arm you in this time. It's time to be able to be thankful that you have. You have choices to do that. Don't allow nobody to stroll behind it, because if you can win with that, okay? And the ones for organization, you become weak, okay? Your organization is weak. It's not strong anyway. This is for somebody. There's a lot of people got an organization right now, and you was tied to and connected to something right now. It's time to let go from that. That's for somebody been on a pacifier for too long. Take the pacifier, start walk, and stand for your own self and be strength and build yourself together. You got too many people and your organization is slacking. Okay, that is for the original information that's given out today. A lot of information I give out, it is for something to take it from it and move on, not to talk about the information that's given out. It is a guide. Understand that. That's for everybody. Okay, take it and move on. Not hanging in there. Okay, I don't need another butler in my home. All right, I need some of that money for myself. All right, that's for somebody. Now, this is power, the money, intuition, second time of the Orion belt of the earth. This is for you. Griffin is in the house, super conscious here. Hello. All right, I seen Griffin in the clouds. Then it ties to the rabbit. And the rabbit has to do with money, energy, money. Okay? It's the battery. He need the energy for herself, or he self. Hello? Needs some sleep. Okay? She need to sleep. He need to sleep. Hello? All right? Pay attention on this movie. This is for you. All right, collective. All right, this is something. I give you the information. It's for everybody. All right. Let's do I wonder if the information, like I say, let's do this one. You have a second time around. You know how gift that is? That is amazing. Unconditional love, everlasting love. Creeping up in there. Creep, creep. You find somebody love you and give you and hate you at the same time and playing you at the same time. And you like, back up, let me leave this alone. Hey, I'm just a guide. The messenger, you should know what the message is. If it's not for you, pass me by. Use another channel. This is for everybody though. It's 0 here in the house, 22 on that. Know thyself. No weapon form. They come. Stand in strength. Organization is, y'all do something else. Your organization is not standing right now. Change of your the people that you're connected. Somebody leaking everywhere. If it is for good or bad, doesn't matter. Let me start again. Your people is not working for you. Change your own organization right now. Okay. There it is. It says here, there's a karma card. It says resurrect. Get to the heart of. Do or die. Must. Pluto in the house again. And we're in Pluto. Pluto is the 8th house. 13 going to give you the number for that. That is death and transformation. Meaning ending of things in triumph, right? Like I said, if the Orion belt give you information of a second time. So that means get to the heart. Heart has to do with the strength. It's like a person like, we ain't got time sipping tea. We ain't got time for that. We hit the head, okay? The head is going to give you every reason. I'm going to tell you that. It's about you, but we try to tell you what the wisdom coming in here about this hippo. Let's get it. It's about the heart. Royal, right here. It's the heart, all right? Do or die. You going to die or what? Or you must. That's giving you the information why Pluto's in here. So they coming for what? This is where your strength is, okay? And are you going to do? Like do or die, get the information. You already know do or die. This is the rap artist, and you already know what do or die give you who. And his communication, he waiting on that world's records up in here. He needs his world's records in there because he's the number one. Is the can move so quick. I mean, his communication is fast. So you already know he got Mercury in there, right? So there it is, twist. So there it is, twist up. All right. So the information is, I'm telling you what it is. Pluto communication is trying to stop you, whatever's coming out, right? Either going to do or die. They trying to stop whatever the communication of Mercury is going back. So give me a second time. Everybody get the opportunity to slow down and see what's really going on about what's going. This direction is turning around of Mercury. For what reason? All right? So you must something with that. Okay? Second time. So let's turn around the other one. It says the need for control. That's what the problem. This is why the problem is the organization. Y'all slack. Y'all organization is not to what it is, baby. You gotta get some more people in your organization. It's kind of slacking. It's like you got too many foxes up in there. They trying to get for their own. You got outlaw energy. We on Wild Wild West. It's the West world, girls and boys. All right, power and struggle. This is what we in Pluto. Everybody their own man. All right, and the organization that they came with, outlaw, they coming against each other. They eating their own tail. Second time around, baby. So that's the reason why things ain't working right now. Everybody trying to be the man on the man, which is good. But baby, make sure you get somebody in your organization that's gonna be with you, but not sitting there leaking all over the place. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Check out, boy. I like them. You know, Louisiana house. Hello. you know what you're saying. You know what you're saying, or do you know what you're saying? The communication coming out, because everybody not gonna understand about those slide and slurp. You know, slurping. Give you some of that slurping energy in the house. Hello. Sipping tea too. You like the slurpees, right? Mm-hmm. Now. This is a wild, wild west outlaw going on, baby. Some of these places and these organizations, it's not strong now. From my understanding, I guess they thought it was gonna work the way it was supposed to, but it seems like somebody is exposing everything at this time. I guess basically the highest thing is trying to tell everybody they want you to stand on your own self. But so many of the projecting is causing problems of the communication. Because Pluto is in the house. Yeah. Yeah. You know, that's reassuring you. Oh, ooh, it's too many. 18s. How many times? 1, 2, 3. We back at 9 again. Started with 9. 9 gonna end with it too. So giving you already know where it's coming from it. Look at that. It's back in the same thing. A life as a life or death issue. Getting, it says the getting and using power. Use other people's resources. Now, personal power, the mysteries of life, a measure of change. All right, I give you what it is. Projecting on others. I gave you the sister house. I did it behind it. You heard the first one. Now, you watched this morning. Watch it again. Do you need me to go back? You know, we sipping tea. We should note that in the church, in organization, what do you do? That means even religious, whatever type of institution that you do with that 5 house. You get an opportunity to change. But copy and paste, like Penguin was doing that in that movie. It always have a certain way. It started one way, it's going to end there. You have a second time around. This is for a lot. The business, give you Sears and Montgomery Ward. All right. Come back at 5 again. Here and 5 again. Teaching. Copy and paste. Personating somebody. It says, with the trust of a child. And Wednesday was not taken care of right. This is the end because I know it is now because I know. You know, kind of know when you need to stop. Fun, romance, and making art. Do it dramatically. With a child, when you have a child and the child have not done the purpose of the new birthing and stop it and reason, because people can see you from afar. And some people can stop you and use your information, your energy from them. And it started as a child. It's very important to protect the children. It's important. We have so many trafficking right now. A lot of drugs that's been medically done in labs that go back and redone. Is very important. It's time to check everybody on their ID. And impersonating and giving you the information about this right here. Projecting on certain people, copy and paste. There's a lot of things going on right now with this virtual type of reality of the new coming. Power of love, investment, gambles, and other games of creation. That's what I give you both. You know who it is, so let me slow down. With the trust of a child. This is about somebody's wills and contracts and deeds. And this has to do with number 5. That is pleasure. Someone else is using the energy for another from a child. You could be grown. You could be the oldest person and still a child. You could be you could be as a teenager, still a child. You could be as an adult, still have with the trust of a child. Somebody has will, contract, and trust and banks and pleasuring from it and using the energy, energize another. And like I said, exactly, because they see far, they knew. It was testing about this particular of this movie. Energy harvesting. The power of love. What is the power of love? Luther Vandross again. Listen to the words or to look at the lyrics. What is the reason about the power? Love or unconditional love? Give you back in number 7 house in the first place. That's the reason why the second time around, the understanding about the value of a person. The wisdom, intuition, but it has to do with the value. How you deal with the people. We the people. Us the people. Us the people. Is the people. Is the people. Who, how, and where doesn't mean anything. It means about unconditional love. But the gambles of the investment that all this been playing and why everything falling from the tower, the games, investments, gambles, and your creations for hands, Pluto in the house with the sign language of these cards, Oracle, Pluto, good cards, give all the information. It's a balance to understand it. But second time on the Ryan belt, that's telling you. Griffin in the house. Super conscious. All right. I think that's it. Let me give you A-B, original, dreaming of 1 and 2, giving you power and value. All right, dreaming on this. Pluto is surely trying to keep you in a dream state all the time, so you can't do your business. About that energy of rabbit. We need some sleep too. Masculine and feminine, divine feminine. All right, karmic is karmic. If the Orion balance give you a second chance, you better check yourself instead of watching somebody. What I call it, check yourself. Somebody flip this card. There we go. Back again. Love. That's the highest. There it is. Ain't nothing else. Karma can't do nothing. The love. It just kills them. All right? Love. Unconditional love. You can't do karmics as they come and go. But love is forever. Everlasting love. Before you can truly love another, you need to open your heart and allow yourself to receive love first. If you open your heart to love, it will flow into your soul. Love again. Get to the heart. Sip of tea. Hey, wisdom. You're like, I don't want to hear all that. What about, let's get to the heart. They let you know about your contrary of your heart. Can you receive? Can you give it back? If I give you something and I give you love, can you give it back to me? That's a marriage. Somebody's getting married or one married or however, divine or partners, whoever. That's for someone. Can you receive somebody give you love and give it back? After all, what Wednesday went through with Penguin, and kind of breaking down of people. You know, got a heart that's been broken. Still got to do with the heart. Number 5 is going to numerology. It's going to give you the information is Leo. That means Leo and Lioness. It's a whole lot of us. And us means the whole world. It's time to love and brokenness. All right, that's it. Everything tied to everything. And just being thankful. It's harvest time. Be thankful for the earth. Earth is on under your feet. And to recognize the earth. Y'all have a wonderful day.